Hey guys, what's going on? We're doing an improvement for Maddox's steer. So Maddox's steer is behind me in that stall, but out here where I'm at right now, this is his paddock that we let him out in to run around, get some energy off, and we also practice walking him out here because he can't get away. He can't get back here into the big field because it's got all this, it's got all this wire on it here. He can't get through. But we've been washing him on the other side of the barn. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And this is the wildest steer we've had. He stands good tied, but he just totally runs off. Like when you go to walk him, he starts a bucking and a running. And he hadn't got away from me yet, but I'm not the one showing him in the fair. He's been getting away from Maddox. And then he gets out in our big field, and it takes us forever to chase him, and the weather's getting hot, and I'm too old for all that nonsense. So we're gonna do a wash rack back here. And you guys see Lee in there working? And then that way, it's inside the paddock area. So Maddox only has to take him from his stall and then walk him right over here. And if he gets away, he's just in this small paddock area. It'll be easy to catch him. Also, it's really sunny here right now, but this is in the morning. And in the evening, this spot's all shaded. In the evening after school is when Maddox does most of his work with his steer. So Lee's in here right now. You see the form board set up. We're leveling the dirt. We already have, can you see that post right there that I'm pointing at? That's concreted in the ground right now. So it's down there deep inside of it. See there? And then that way we'll be able to pour concrete over the top of it as well. And it will, you could tie anything to that you wanted to and it won't come out of the ground. So when Maddox's steer is like 1,500 pounds, he'll still be good to go tied up in there. We've got a water hose up here already. So, I don't have the hose, just the water spigot, but we've got a water spigot right here already, and it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps away from the new washdown area. We're gonna put, and we'll show you the final product, but we're gonna put more fence posts around it, there, and then we'll put up fence rail, and the steer won't be able to turn out of it left or right. And also I'm going to use it for my horses some of the time as well, because in the evening after we're done riding, I won't have to be out there in the sun. I can wash them back here in the shade. I know you can't tell on this camera, but you see that level on the ground? We leveled this so it slopes to the back corner and it goes out into our field right there. That's already a low area. And so it should just go right out there and not make a mess inside Maddox's paddock. That's what he was worried about. So he's like, oh no, don't, that's where my steer runs around. I said, Maddox, we're doing you a favor, old son. All right guys, there's Maddox's steer. His dad's name was Monopoly, and we still don't have a name for him. So Maddox hadn't picked one out yet. And we've had a few comments, but we want some more comments. What should we name this guy? He's, you can't really tell right now, but in the light on his back, he's got a lot of red in him. He's like a brindle color, and he's got a big belly, and he's got big hairy ears. And he's real jumpy. So those are some of the things about him that could help us name him, but I hadn't, I wanted to call him Jelly Roll after that singer with that big old gut he's got, but Maddox poo-pooed that. So he's still a little shy. Come here, boy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Hey, Monopoly baby. Come on. Come on, Monopoly baby. He's all right. Well, Lee's an office man normally down at the boatworks with me, but today he's an outdoor man. Hey, you don't learn this kind of stuff in college. Carpentry, forming, dirt work, concrete. You don't learn nothing in college. You don't learn nothing about nothing in college. In college, you can't laze nothing. Man, that looks good. Did I already say in this video how long this thing was? All right, I didn't say this yet, I don't think. But if you guys, whoever comments below what size this is, like so many feet long by so many feet wide, if you can guess what size this pad is, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up or send you something. I don't have much, but I might be able to find something used I can send to you. Hey, you know what I do have? We just had a steer processed. I could give you some, whoever guesses the closest on this, I'm gonna send them ground beef if possible. I'm not 100% sure how to mail something that's frozen, but I'd like to do that. And you guys comment below and let me know what you think. I have a couple of steers, or I have a steer right now ready for the market out in Wauchula. And I think I want to get them processed and give that meat, or a fair price for where I wouldn't be paying for it, but to family and friends. And would you guys be interested in having some our cattle brands, Rockin' Them, having some Rockin' In beef? No hormones, no antibiotics, no nothing. They're grass raised. We do feed them a little grain, because that helps them be tasty. So we do feed them a little grain and stuff, but everything's natural that we do, and we buy everything as local as we can here to this area. Would you guys be interested in that? And I'm not talking about you got to buy a whole steer, because that's ridiculous. It won't fit in a box freezer plus another box freezer. But I'm thinking just like, 10 pounds of ground beef. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I would like to think we'd be selling it for less than Publix, but I don't know. They do stuff on such a large scale. But, or a box of meat, or somebody could order. I could say a steer's getting processed, and then you could say, well, I'll take a couple steaks or a couple of this. And so you guys let me know, because I'd rather take it and give it to people that we know, because we take such good care of these steers out in Wauchula, than I would just take it to the market, sell it. He ends up, at a feedlot somewhere, and nobody knows how good we took care of them, and doesn't get to appreciate them, where I thought maybe some of you guys would. So let me know. Also, I want to thank Dan and Sammy Billman, my cousins. They gave us some microphones, which I'm not wearing right now, but they're Bluetooth microphones, because I know sometimes our volume is wacky and crazy, but they gave us 2 of them. So we're going to be able to set the video camera up and be far away from it and still be able to hear each other. And then also I'm going to give Sammy and Dan some of our ground beef for hooking us up. So I'm gonna bring them over. They're each in 3 pounds, so I'll give them 3 of them, so that's 9. Hey, I was told there wasn't gonna be any math on this video. So Sammy and Dan, you guys are the best. Thank you very much. I'll video some more once we get this concrete in here going, and then I'll video some at the very end too, and slap it all in a video for you. Or maybe, I don't know how long I've been rambling on talking. You guys know I love to yak, but I'll have to see. Maybe I'll just, do a couple vlogs, a couple days in a row, if I can make these things at least 5 minutes. What's that guy doing? Hey, no sitting down on the job, dude.